So, Dave, we always talk and believe at Level 5 about the value of a promise consistently kept. When you think of that piece of the promise, and when it comes to articulating that promise, what are the new opportunities that companies have to leverage consumer insights and really define a resonant promise to their target audience?
Well, we say that a great brand addresses unmet needs for the consumer, and really understanding what those unmet needs are, and especially where they occur along that customer journey. I think in the old days, we felt it was in the store, and we now know that people are determining brand choice and intent well before they ever come into a store or go online. So really understanding those unmet needs along every point in the customer journey is something that allows a brand to make sure that their proposition engages properly with that consumer. And how it engages with you and how it engages with me might be very, very different. So again, data allows us to create what I like to call segments of one around those unmet needs, around those segments of one. You're a segment, I'm a segment. And I think that really does start to help brands sharpen their value proposition, both in terms of its intent as well as how they deliver it.
And now in terms of the consistently keeping, we're seeing the rise in importance of omnichannel. Can you talk about how some of these insights can help address pain points, as you mentioned, across the journey and across different mediums as the customer engages with the brand in different ways?
Well, if you think about it, when a consumer is thinking about entering into a category, I might want to buy a new cell phone or a new laptop computer, and I might not know anything about that sector. It might be a first time I've ever explored a purchase. Understanding the differences in how the kind of information and how I get that information is really quite different as I'm exploring my options versus beginning to whittle them down to maybe 2 or 3 that I've got an intent behind, right down to this is the one I'm going to select. So the omnichannel is actually another word for the customer journey, as in how they engage with that brand. And data is really what allows us to make sure that those engagement points are as relevant and add as much value as possible.
Fantastic. Dave, thank you for your insights. Really looking forward to the rest of the forum.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day.
Can't wait.